The B-side in boxing.
B-side shit.
B-side.
B-side and the B-side.
You got a B-side.
The B-side.
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 That B-side thing.
This is the B-Sides Boxing Podcast.
All right, let's fucking boogie. Boxing B-Sides. We are here to talk the fights. I'm joined by the one and only Saul. T-Bone Saul.
T-Bone Steak Saul. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Boxing B-Sides. Happy to be back again after a great week of boxing.
And Josh, welcome.
Oh yeah, this is a good couple weeks of news and box.
Oh, as we often do, extending the hand of friendship to our fellows over at the Ultimate Effing Casuals, I wanted to bring up from February 13th, One Fight Night 40. This was a mixed event. Like, they had MMA fights, kickboxing, and Muay Thai. The one that stood out the most, Nico Carrillo beating Shadow. That's the guy's name. For the
name is Shadow?
Yes. The Thai people have some funky names.
Interesting.
Shadow got fucking murked at the end of what was a very, very entertaining fight. On the MMA side of the house, this is my current fight of the year. It's extremely good. I would recommend to anyone. Like, there's no grappling, no wrestling, nothing like that.
No, one is always a good watch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really good fight.
No grappling, no wrestling.
Yep.
I wonder what it sounds like, huh? That's why they're here in the first place. Now I'm listening to the MMA podcast.
Well, Muay Thai, I think is a good, if you wanted to dip your toe in the rest of the limbs being used for the fight, I think Muay Thai is a good place to start. But, yeah, if you want to hear more of that, Ultimate Effing Casuals, wherever you're listening to this, you can hear that as well. In the boxing world, the old king has dusted off his crown, shaken up.
Broke Mayweather.
He has shaken up the sporting world. Floyd No Money Mayweather has stepped out of retirement. He has two things coming up. In April, he has an exhibition with Mike Tyson. And then in September, he has a rematch, professional fight against Manny Pacquiao. I was pretty happy with not having to hear their names anymore.
Mario Barrios is to blame.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, I can't straight up blame Mario Barrios for this shit.
And we'll get to why later on.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about who's going to win? I got an interesting take.
Go for it.
I think Manny might win the rematch.
What makes you say that?
And this is clearly speaking on if it's actually a real fight, that they're not just going to go easy on each other, or, you know what I mean?
Manny doesn't go easy in these exhibitions. He actually, if you watch his exhibitions, they're not boring. He's just washed, but he does not take it easy on the guys.
The thing with Mayweather is that he might just think of it as in Rocky, he doesn't know it's a show. He thinks it's a damn fight, So, you never know. I think Manny might sound silly, but he's had more experience in higher level fights in the last 5 years?
9 years since he retired.
Yeah, since Mayweather retired. And Mayweather's last fight was against... Mayweather's last real fight was against Andre Berto. So, we got to see how that's going to turn out for Mayweather. But honestly, if it's how I'm thinking it's going to go, I might just go to Manny because he's gotten more work in. Or maybe I'm just fucking silly as hell.
Do we think the WBC sticks a trinket belt on this so it can go 12?
Of course they do.
Yeah. Now that's the real question, I guess, because Also, are we doing the Trap House in Vegas for this one?
Damn, that's a good
No,
question.
I'm good off that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want this to be the
Yeah,
one.
it might not be worth it.
I think that for a certain period of time in the beginning, in the opening rounds, there is going to be a time frame where Mayweather's going to have the realization that Pacquiao's taking this seriously. The thing is, though, I don't think that Floyd Mayweather came out of retirement to sell his zero. I don't think that's what he's doing.
No.
Well, he came back for money for sure.
Well, no shit, no doubt. Absolutely, it's about money, but I don't think he's selling his zero yet.
Honestly, and I know that sounds crazy, but if you really wanted money, yeah, you can make money fighting Manny. But if you want to make serious money, fight Terrence Crawford. Fight Terrence Crawford and have that be a super fight. The best of this generation versus the best of last generation. That undoubtedly sells, you know? I mean, there's motherfuckers about Mayweather versus Gotti, right? There's motherfuckers about Mayweather versus Paul, you know? I mean, seriously, people will watch that shit. To watch Terrence Crawford come out of retirement, watch fucking Floyd come out of retirement and fight. I mean, come on, y'all wouldn't watch that?
But in this case, it would be Mayweather coming out of retirement to lose, which is why I don't think he would ever do that.
You never know.
His entire image is built on being undefeated.
Yeah, but I mean, money.
True.
At this point, like if he needs it bad enough, it won't.
He might suck a dick for money. Okay, that's kind of how where he's getting at right now.
The zero he's selling is his. He's smiling like a zero.
Oh yeah.
Gee. But yeah, Mayweather's coming out of retirement. He's facing Manny Pacquiao in September. Has Mike Tyson exhibition in April. Also,
Mike Tyson exhibition is going to be so funny, conceptually.
Yeah, that's going to be silly. It's just going to be Mayweather like jabbing as he dances around him.
Well, yes, it's going to be hilarious.
I would love to watch that one.
Shanada put it as leave Mike alone.
Mike's probably the one that wanted to do it in the first place.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like Mayweather just needed an opponent, and like.
Yeah, because there was that the talk of that kickboxing guy, as well.
Oh, what's his face? No. But it doesn't matter. But it's gonna be hilarious. Like, literally, just we're doing the old man circuit on Netflix, just for fun.
It sells. I'm gonna be honest. This might sell more than any other fight in 2025 or 2026, other than maybe AJ Fury.
I really want these dudes to go away, man. Like we were just starting to rebuild.
We just had an era. Yeah,
we were just starting to rebuild out of that fucking if you're not undefeated, you're a bum type of mentality, and then this motherfucker has to come back and reinsert himself into the conversation. God,
well, honestly, I'm just gonna say it right now. If Mayweather comes back and fights Mike, fights Manny, how much of it do you think he's gonna fight for a real title? And it might not even be someone against someone good. It might be someone like
that's true. He
Lewis
could
Crocker.
go to 147. Yeah, I was gonna say 147's kind of made a paper right now. Like
exactly.
You have Rolly and Crocker as champions in the same division.
Oh, you might even get. This might sound crazy, but you might even get a Canelo rematch. Okay.
That'd be hilarious. Depending on how Floyd looks too, Canelo might be the more washed one, which is like a hilarious. It's hilarious to think about, but I'm right. Like,
and what? Floyd's 47.
Canelo might be more cooked. Just because, like, Floyd stayed, like, hands aside, he stayed pretty healthy his whole career. Even in retirement, yeah, he put on a bit of weight, but he still stayed active. Whereas, like, Canelo, we've seen the decline in real time and the injuries pile up. Yeah. It's not unrealistic to say that one guy might be more washed just because you got to remember, Canelo's been a pro since he was 15. The miles on the clock are crazy. Floyd really like Miguel Cotto, Mosley, Castillo, maybe Maidana were like the only 4 like tough nights out, and they weren't even like
De La Hoya-ish.
didn't even ish for the first, but like these are fights he didn't take particular punishment in. Like he just got hit like a normal boxer, pretty much.
I mean, you're forgetting about Drunken Masters night too. I'll tell you that.
That was a tough night.
The night with the Drunken Master.
But the point is that he has way less miles on the clock in terms of fighting, and let's say he gets like he's going to be worse. Obviously, I'm not saying we're going to return to like prime Floyd, but I'm just saying Canelo might be more washed by the time the fight you're talking about happens.
I mean, let me ask you this: how much do you think these fights sell? Not sell, but how much do you think? How many people do you think are going to watch?
Mike's not going to sell shit, but
that's on Netflix,
have,
so it'll be free to watch, I guess, in a way.
Millions of people.
The sequel was going to be how many months is it? That's 7 months to build it up. So
we shall see. We shall see.
Yeah, Pacquiao has an exhibition coming up as well with Ruslan Provodnikov. 2013 called. It would like
CTE,
its super...
yeah, literally. It wants its CTE back.
It would like its super fight back. Manny Pacquiao versus Ruslan Provodnikov. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, what are we doing at this point?
Makes you wonder why they didn't fight in 2013.
You know what? Fuck. Yeah, I was seeing on the Discord chat that we were talking about like what are like 2010s like undercard fights to do specifically for like Mayweather-Pacquiao too, and I was like we could run Tim Bradley, Ruslan Provodnikov and just like old man CTE special. You know?
Ugh.
You know, we could get Shannon Briggs versus Roy Jones Jr. just to be silly.
Like what is the worst? What is like the most like washed 2010s matchup we can do for that undercard?
Marcos Maidana versus
Adrian Broner
Again, but like at heavyweight.
Sergio Martinez.
No, Marcos Maidana, Broner too, but at like heavyweight. They can just show up fat as shit.
No, Adrian Broner versus Raymond Rios.
That is some serious.
This is some brutal shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like another pizza's getting thrown at one of them. Like what is it? When Victor Ortiz lost that, what was it, second? Yeah. Lost this rematch with Andre Berto.
I was thinking
remember the fan threw the pizza at his face.
I think it was Chavez Jr. versus Danny Jacobs.
Oh yeah, the slushy.
Yeah, he got a drink thrown at him.
Yeah.
And a shoe.
Never, yeah. The George Bush special with the shoe.
I'm confused. Is this a Saudi influence card or is this purely just TMT?
I'm thinking it's
Manny Pacquiao
TMT.
Productions.
I haven't heard of the Saudis really being involved with this one. I haven't yet.
I don't know. Maybe the Israeli government, considering how
The Israeli government.
Mayweather. Yeah, well, you guys saw how Mayweather was sitting in front of a whole conference and said, "I give my heart out to Israel."
Takes his hat
Bro,
off.
that's
to
how
him.
you know bro's broke too.
Young hungry lion.
Oh god, that's true.
If he's not making money from the Israeli farming, from Israeli LARPing, I don't know.
Yeah, that's how you know he's broke. You're right.
Yeah.
It's a young hungry nation. Take my hat off to him.
Take
Jesus Christ.
Well, no, it's not a young hungry nation. It's been a nation promised for 3,000 years.
Oh,
2,000 years.
Of course. Who can forget?
Of course.
By the way, I love Israel. Don't kill me.
Oh my god.
All right. So out of the old man circuit of 2026, is this quackery? Jaime Munguia turns down the fight against Resendiz, and Jermall Charlo is likely the replacement.
Hilarious fight to start. The replacement. Yeah, I don't know what the career plan for Munguia is.
Well, Munguia is silly because he turned out a fight with Osleys. He turned out a fight with Resendiz. I mean, I understand Osleys because that's a fight you will lose.
Osleys is no risk. There's all risk, no reward.
But
Resendiz,
Resendiz,
like, you should be able to beat Resendiz.
It's a winnable fight, right?
What are you doing with your
all
career?
reward, maybe no risk.
Unless like his management and like camp knows something we don't. Like his chin
I
could
doubt.
just be cracked, but.
But is Resendiz a hard puncher? No. Dang.
Yeah.
Heavy-handed-ish.
He got fucking knocked out by what's his name? What'd you say?
Elijah Garcia.
Yeah, it's true.
Elijah Garcia.
Well,
Elijah
that's what I
fucking
mean, like,
Garcia.
that's what I mean by like, unless if they know something we don't, that's when you like think about it a bit, because I'm not saying it's not ridiculous, but it's.
I 100% understand what you're saying. They know something that he might have something broken in his body now.
Something might be up for
Something's
real.
wrong with him.
He does have mileage.
He's been taking. Yeah, he definitely has mileage. He's been in wars. He fought fucking Canelo. I mean, obviously, say what you want, but he fought Canelo. He was the first one to get to. No, that wasn't when Munguia's first knockdown, right?
No, well, I think the Sarat.
Because I know he
just
Sergey
takes a lot of. He's
Derevyanchenko.
taken a lot of punishment, and Saras seems to just crack them.
I don't know.
Like it's.
And it's
like,
funny.
again, his team
couple
might
years
know
ago-
something we don't for sure.
A couple years ago, a fucking Munguia Benavidez fight wasn't even out of the question. Now, Munguia doesn't want to fight fucking Resendiz. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Again, I'm speaking about this from a mile away. But come on, dude. It's got to be. I'm not gonna call Resendiz an easy fight, but it's easier than Osleys. Probably the easiest route you go on to become a champ in that division, for sure. But again, you're right. We don't know.
Well, I'm wondering what the situation at super middleweight is, because Munguia has turned down 2 title fights. Diego Pacheco turned down a title fight, and Hamza Shiraz is not exactly someone to be afraid of, quite as much as Iglesias.
Mm-hmm.
But turning down Resendiz, dude, what the fuck is going on?
Do you just not want to be a champion at this point? Who are you gonna fight? You're
What
not
are
gonna
you
be carried
fighting
by Canelo
for?
promotions.
What's the point?
He's gonna fight under Canelo for sure, in September. But I mean, come on. I mean, what kind of fucking what path are you gonna go? Right? What path are you going?
Management, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know his managers.
Well, if he's still in the Reynoso camp, it might be Eddie.
Could be.
Could be a Canelo Promotions fighter. Manager's not listed on BoxRec. Yeah, disappointment. It was my initial reaction, and the one that has persisted throughout from when I first read about this, has been, if a world title's not what you're fighting for, then what are you doing? Why are you in this sport subjecting yourself to this punishment? For what?
To go to fucking Zuffa. I'm not saying that out of the question. He's probably gonna go to Zuffa, in my opinion. That's what it's looking to be. He's the perfect Zuffa fighter.
Zuffa's gonna have some gross purses for some mid guys to start.
Not even for some mid guys, for guys that are fucking will take a shit ton of punishment. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
That's what they're getting. They're getting guys who can take punishment to build up their own fighters. I believe so.
Get recognizable names to have their dudes beat them.
Yeah, to build up their own guys to be recognizable names. I mean, you beat a Munguia, you beat a Valenzuela, you beat a You beat a damn Edwin De Los Santos. I mean, come on. I'm not trying to say that they're all like shitters, but their names, and if you beat them, you beat the guy that beat that fought Canelo. You beat the guy that beat Pitbull. You beat the guy that beat Ryo. You know. I mean, it legitimizes your own fighters.
Yeah, and well, something that MMA does get right is they don't put a lot of stock into being undefeated. So if you take a loss, I think it's fine. But
you roll with it. Yeah,
you go on. Like you kind of expect the spectator to have seen the fight, so that they know like how bad of a loss was this really. But yeah, we'll see what Munguia does from here. And now we have Resendiz Charlo. Oh, excellent. With like a month to go, is this the worst replacement? It's not a whole lot of options out there.
That's a pretty good replacement.
So weird. There's a bunch of good guys, and then we're still like reheating leftovers.
Well, the thing is funny is that a lot of the top guys don't want to fight each other.
I know. That's why it's like, okay, like whatever, man.
They don't. This past weekend was the first time I've ever heard Osley's name even mentioned. But I mean, is Beck the bully gonna fight someone like Resendiz? Are they gonna let fucking Osley's fight Pacheco? Is Pacheco gonna fight Hamza Shiraz? No, they're not gonna fight each other.
Yeah.
They're all active. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them are actively avoiding each other, which is sad. I mean, hell, they gave Mbili the title. They should have made Mbili and Lester rematch.
Yeah.
But that's whatever. It's whatever. We'll see what happens with that division. It's gonna be good, but they have to force it to be good.
Yeah, there has to be a push to get these guys to face each other.
Right.
Exactly.
Moving to Golden Boy has announced a card. It is about as good as you can expect for where Golden Boy is currently at in the life cycle of a business. Let's see. We're starting with Oscar Collazo is facing Jesus Haro. The mini lovers of the world are all aflame. Oscar Collazo was supposed to be rematching Melvin Jerusalem. That was supposed to be a 3-title fight, but instead we get this. Apparently, the Jerusalem camp, they had all purchased their plane tickets. They had their hotels lined up and everything. And then they got the rug pulled on them.
Jeez.
They might be minimum weights, but that's still a pretty scummy move. Also on the card, Gabriela Fundora is fighting Viviana Ruiz. That should be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And Arnold Barbosa versus Kenneth Sims.
I guess.
I'm going to tell you this right now, and you guys can agree or disagree with me. You don't even need Arnold Barbosa on that card. They could be their own 2 separate cards. You do the same thing they did last year, where they put Collazo and Fenora on the same card, and then you get fucking Arnold Barbosa on his own card. I think stacking a card like that is not what Golden Boy should be doing, especially in the state they're in.
I don't know. It's tough to get venues and get tickets for those venues.
Oscar He has good connections with like the California desert casino places.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. A lot of places in California.
Yeah.
Even Arizona.
I'm not sure what spot they're in, but it might genuinely be easier to just pack talent on one card, make it a cheap investment instead of risking it all on a bunch of smaller cards.
I believe they're fighting at Pachinga, right?
Let me see.
And I'm gonna be honest.
On the Honda Center, Anaheim.
Oh, they're fighting Anaheim. Oh shit, maybe I'll go. But I'll tell you this though. They should. I don't think Arnold Barbosa should be the main event. I mean, I get it why they may have him as the main event because he's an LA guy. That makes sense now because they put him in Anaheim. The LA guys are gonna go watch him. Hell, I might go watch him. you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, putting all three of them on a main card. Again, you could get Floyd Schofield and Arnold Barboza on a single card, Oscar Cuyazo and Gabby on another card. 2 draws. Those are 2 cards that will inevitably bring money in.
Didn't Gabby and Oscar do a card already?
Yeah, and I believe it did pretty decent.
Oceanside?
Well.
Was it that the one?
Yeah, it was Oceanside. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I thought it was actually pretty goddamn cool of Oscar to have, you know, like his top female fighter and then a minimum weight being the headlines.
I feel like they could have done, if they still had the Melvin Jerusalem fight too, they probably could have done that. You know, the Gabby's a fun fighter too. I sincerely believe that people will watch Gabby. People are starting to notice Gabby. You know,
she gets
for
knockouts.
as little attention. Exactly, for as little attention the women's side of the sport gets, she's getting some recognition.
That's an interesting way to put it. To have Arnold and Kenneth Sims be like your strong headliner, and then you can pack that with your developing talent, and then have 2 weaker headliners. But if you have like a double headliner type of a situation, then you can kind of put your less developed talent there, or your weaker
I guess
guys.
The question is also how many guys does Oscar have to fill out an undercard? That's what I mean. Like he might just be like borderline destitute on like undercard guys, and that's why he's got to pack it on one card.
I would say he's got a decent amount of young guys.
Yeah, he did that card a few weeks ago that had like it was top to bottom Golden Boy guys.
So a few weeks ago, and then you want him to turn around to March.
Well, he still has other guys besides that.
I think some of them could, like the
could,
6 round, 8 round guys probably could.
Yeah, for this one, yeah, but I'm saying if they did multiple, like if you split this one up into like 2 or 3 cards, like you probably wouldn't be able to fill it in.
Oh, you could probably get Charles Conwell on there too.
Perhaps, actually. Has Charles Conwell been active since he lost?
Since he lost in April of 25, he has not fought.
Yep, okay.
He needs to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, he needs to fucking fight.
Build your shit back up.
He lost embarrassingly either, right? Like
it was a split decision. It was a really competitive fight.
And there's something you can learn from. And if you learn and you improve and you make some noise, then, I mean, come on.
Like, he's not a bad fighter at all. He just needs to actually come back, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He lost on that Oceanside card we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What a wiener. Sorry, Charles. I'm just having a laugh.
We do want to see you fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, come on, bro. Like a single loss, that ain't shit. Lace him back up. You can do it.
Don't go to Zuffa though.
Yeah. Don't do it
No
for
Zuffa.
Zuffa. Of all the entities you could fight for, any but Zuffa.
Please.
Moving to Saul, I want to get your word on this one first.
Okay.
Janibek has been suspended by the WBO for 1 year. This is retroactive to the date in December when he had the adverse PED finding. And after his suspension period is up, he has to fight the interim titleist. But what's your gut here on what's your gut telling you on Janibek being quote unquote suspended?
My thought. Can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, my thought is that he should have been stripped all the way. He should have been stripped of the WBO, and I don't even think he's stripped of the IBF, right?
I don't think so.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, he should have been stripped of both titles, and she should have at least had a fight before fighting for the title again. Give the interim champion the title. I that's simply plain and simple. You know, it's just why is he getting special treatment? I don't know.
I was gonna say,
Maybe it's 'cause it's a desolate
profile for like.
Or that
He's not a
being
star.
given-
He's not a star to be given this kind of treatment.
He's being given Canelo treatment without being Canelo.
There was something funny when I was looking through this particular news bit on Twitter. There was some random person said, "How much did Janibek pay you guys to let him keep his title?" And the president of the WBO replied saying, "If you have any credible evidence of this, contact the FBI."
Okay, so
They're just fucking stupid then.
yeah,
I took it more as "fuck you, prove it."
yeah, like that's how I'm interpreting it too. Where I'm like, it's so obvious that he did it.
Yeah, that's obviously
But-
what's happening, but we can't.
Prove it. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't prove it. We don't have the internal access.
Oh yeah.
Being suspended by the WBO doesn't fucking mean anything. I've seen, like, Adrian Broner got quote unquote suspended by the WBC when he did the little can man routine after a fight. and like, he just went to fight for the WBA instead.
Yeah, like this is ridiculous.
He's still IBF champion. He could still make a unification happen.
He could still fight for the IBF, and
Yeah.
I would have thought that the IBF have been the first to strip him of his title.
Well, I mean, do they have a mandatory lined up, or did he just? Let me see.
He didn't just get it. He got the IBF like 2 years ago.
No, but he could have fought a IBF mandatory.
It was
so
that
like when it
Russian dude, I think. But that was a long time ago. Never mind.
No, that's a while ago. Let me see.
In Gamasenge, maybe? Was that WBO or?
Oh, it could have
IBF
been.
mandatory?
It could have been Mikhailovich. Yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah, he was a mandatory.
Yeah, I think that fight was only for the IBF and the WBO.
Yeah, it was only for the IBF. That was a mandatory, and that was in 2024. So they're late to stripping him.
Well,
They're late.
he's a boxer, not a stripper, so I don't know. I guess not.
It's this shit is supposed to have consequences. There are supposed to be consequences for pissing hot.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Like, we're not even stripping guys of their titles anymore. Like, and letting them fight for them. We're just letting them keep the title. No pretense of even trying to punish them.
Rare IBF L.
Oh, I just think the IBF's probably just looking at their. Let's look at the IBF rankings at 160. Just to see if they even have a guy who would
Janibek is the best they can do.
Well, like, let's see. Like, sometimes they just don't have a mandatory sorted, right? And that's why it takes longer.
Oh, yeah, they got to do their specific
little
eliminators.
tournaments,
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have a number one right now.
Or a 2?
They have a 2.
Okay.
It's an Italian named Etinosa Oleja.
Lovely.
Vito Melnicki is ranked to number 10.
All right.
But
I swear to fucking Christ, if Vito Melnicki becomes a champion before Virgil Ortiz, I'm gonna blow my lid off.
let's see. Here's Callum Walsh and Vito Melnicki are in the top 10 for the IBF.
No, Callum Walsh ain't going to be fighting for that shit.
Aaron McKenna too.
Ew, really?
Yeah, that's how we got it. We got Yonli Hernandez at 13. Amari Jones at 7. Like, that's what I mean. They have no mandatory right now. So, if they had a mandatory, they would have stripped Janibek yesterday. But, unfortunately, middleweight is actually tragic.
Great analysis. That's a great analysis. I would have never known that.
The middleweight is tragic because the IBF, like, the only reason they don't strip guys for not defending against mandatories is when they don't have a mandatory, because they have to set up their little elimination tournaments or whatever.
Yeah, the final eliminators. You got to have like fucking 5 of them.
Yeah, like, you just gotta. Well, once there's in more populated weight classes, yeah, it goes pretty quick. The turnover is pretty damn fast. But it's middleweight in 2026, so
Absolutely
I
dire.
don't know. Like, this is Vito Melnicki is top 10 in any weight class, and like you are certainly not doing well.
Vito Melnicki world champ before Virgil.
Please, it'd be so funny.
Nah,
That's
if
too
that,
good,
if that happens,
man.
I'm actually gonna leave the pod.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna leave with shame. I can't handle the calls that are coming
Yeah,
in.
you got a second
that-
here, bro.
Link the call number. Link the call number.
The dunkers showing up to.
Yeah, the dunker's showing up with that phone number.
Yeah, I got it in
link
in
it.
a second. Man, Janibek suspended for a year. Fucking like slap on the wrist. Let's see here. AJ is starting to get back in the gym. It's not a full training camp. He's just starting to get himself back into a little bit of a routine. The idea is that if he continues to if he continues to work out regularly, we can start talking about a camp and look at a return late July, early August. But given the circumstances, I cannot imagine losing your best friends who were also an integral part of your camp. I cannot imagine that going back to the gym is an easy thing to do right now.
Oh, not at all.
So, like, if AJ's done, I get it. It's fucking rough. I get it.
Yeah, like, I can't judge him.
Take your time, man.
Yeah. If you want to come back, then come back. But if you don't, whatever, man. You have all the money in the world. You have all the accolades. Like, who fucking cares? Last thing. Matchroom Boxing signs a 5-year extension with the Zone. Given the state that boxing is in right now, this is a really good sign, I think, that we have one of the major players on a steady, secure broadcast platform. I'm happy to see this.
Until the 2030s, too. Next decade.
Yep, I'm happy to see this.
Yeah, you kicked the problem down the line, which is good.
Seeing on the Zone, though, kind of sucks, but, I mean, where the fuck else are you going to go? To Sky Sports? I just
Where
pushed
else
off
is
one
there
of
to
this, by the
go?
way.
Gee, Paramount Plus, if you want to watch Zuffa.
And try and scam Netflix.
For the one-off event that they decide to do.
Yeah.
Quick
I don't know,
sidebar,
doesn't-
honestly. Do you think it would be possible for boxing to even, like, besides, like, these big events, right? But you think it would be possible for these even smaller events to get into Netflix? Because I feel like these small events on Netflix would be amazing for boxing.
You'd need, like, a broadcasting deal that, like, Netflix is not willing to put up because they care about immediate return instead of, like, a steady return.
I feel like they would be able to get me immediate return, though, with these type of deals.
What would
but
have to
boxing?
happen is you'd have to combine the stables of like Matchroom, PBC, Queensberry, all of the major players would have to go in together to be able to, at the very least, be able to offer their own like development cards in a regular fashion, but also having crossover fights not be hindered by like broadcast differences.
Yeah, like
See,
there's-
that right there is the boxing utopia.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but you need people to work together.
I'll tell you this: you get on Netflix, you get all the. I know it sounds like a fever dream, and I might just be sounding like the Saudis, okay? But you get all the box promoters together under one banner, like the HBO days, and you use the fucking. With your subscription, you get boxing for free. Every week, you get a boxing fight, and it's a decent card every week. Every month, you have a big fight. non-pay-per-view that tens of millions of people watch. They will love that shit, I feel like. I think that will bring boxing back to the forefront. You know, boxing on Netflix. The home box office for boxing. There you go.
I think
Wait, that sounds like HBO.
I think that what platform you do this on isn't. I don't know if it's quite as material. Netflix does have the advantage of having the bigger like built-in user base or subscription base. But if you were to have all of the major players signed to DAZN or Paramount Plus, like it, as what really matters is having all of the best fighters in one place that you can watch them on.
Exactly.
Who they're signed to, like what streamer they're signed to, doesn't really matter. Just as long as they're in one place. Just my take on it.
I agree, but the thing is, if they're not fighting at all, you know, if the big names are not fighting, which happened last decade, I mean, it's not worth a shit.
DAZN pulled off that Matchroom Queensberry 5 versus 5, so it is possible.
It is possible.
With Saudi money.
True, it does need and that's I guess where having Netflix in place as the platform,
the facilitator here, yes.
They have the money to facilitate that. But you'd have to get someone like with executive experience like Espinoza in place to be able to pitch that kind of thing, because he can speak to the returns that Showtime Sports had.
Oh yeah,
and they had pretty good returns too.
They did.
Well, for a while.
All right. Anything more for boxing and its broadcast woes?
Not for the moment.
All tapped out.
All right. Let's see here. Just some notes. If you want to join us on Discord, it's a lot of fun. lvx.be/Discord. We had a good time on Ryan versus Barrios. We'll be talking about that next time. If you would like some ad-free shit or behind-the-scenes stuff, like we talk for a little bit before the podcast starts. So if you want to hear that chatter, you can go to patreon.com/LVXMediaNet and the aforementioned phone line 833-589-7637. Hit us up. It's easiest to send your takes or your opinions on WhatsApp. That would be the easiest way, but whatever works for you, I'll make it work for us. If you check your phone buttons as you're typing it in, it's 833 Lux Pods. It's pretty. I did that pretty well. All right. Dandruff doesn't just affect your hair, it chips away at your confidence. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't have to be this way. It's time to say bye to Flakes with Flakes. Flakes isn't a scented wash you get from the grocery store that just masks the problem. It's a powerful, medically formulated treatment designed to get to the root of the toughest dandruff. Flakes works fast to control the flaking, calm the itching, and soothe the redness that's on your scalp. And here's another pro tip. Flakes will also help with that stubborn beard druff if you have that too. Imagine feeling completely free to wear whatever you want, whenever you want to. Imagine just focusing on your day and not on your scalp. That's the difference that Flakes makes. Go to lvx.be/flakes for a nice little discount while you help us out a little bit in the process. Don't settle for temporary fixes that smell like the produce section of your grocery store. Fight back with the shampoo that dermatologists trust. lvx.be/flakes. Do you have that nagging feeling of being exposed when you're online? In today's world, a simple antivirus isn't enough. Your digital life, your photos, your bank accounts, your family's privacy, it all needs more than just a basic firewall. You need Malwarebytes. Malwarebytes is your complete shield against the chaos of the internet. The Powerful next-generation antivirus instantly quarantines threats, locks down malware before it can do any damage. But it doesn't stop there. It includes an ultra-fast, ultra-private VPN to encrypt your connections, keeping your location and data private while you're on public Wi-Fi. Plus, the integrated ad blocker makes your browsing cleaner and faster. Whether you're protecting your personal machine or securing the whole household, Malwarebytes is a plan for you. Go to lvx.be/MWB to find the subscription that's right for you. Don't wait for the next error message. Take control of your digital peace at lvx.be/MWB. All right. The review period is a little light, but we will march on. Starting first, Tuesday, February 10th, Salida Promotions on DAZN. It was certainly a card. There was
a card.
There was certainly boxing happening. I was only tracking 2 fights here. Caroline Vire gets the UD over Delphine Persoon to claim the WBC super featherweight title. Delphine, man, she was a major player in the women's ranks for quite some time, and it might be those days might be coming to an end.
It's time to give it up. You're 41. You're a 41-year-old super featherweight. Like, it's not disrespectful. It's just
she had a good career. She had a great career.
She had a good career. That's what I'm saying. It's not disrespectful. Like, it's just you're 41 at a super featherweight. It's time to pack it in.
Shanada tried to claim Caroline. She's from France and currently lives in Quebec. Do you claim her as another Canadian champion?
Do we claim her as a Canadian champion? She fights out of Canada. To what extent? What do we consider a Canadian champion? Do we consider Artur Beterbiev a Canadian champion?
Fuck, is Mbili a Canadian champion?
Mbili is, because he's been here most of his life, right? But Beterbiev, who just came over to avoid the embargo following the invasion of Ukraine.
The sports embargo, yeah.
Yeah, do we count Beterbiev? Boxrec does not.
I would say if Mbili is, then Caroline Vire is.
Okay, yes. Then good. That's
yeah. Because they're exact same situation. French passport holders, and they moved to French Canada.
Yeah, it's not for any reason other than a personal one, rather than you're here because you wouldn't be able to compete for world titles if you were Russian.
The way all the Russians, on BoxRec, they opted to being Armenian somehow.
Armenian, Chechnyan, Canadian.
Anything but Russian.
For
whatever reason.
That's how we.
And main event, Joshua Pagan gets the UD over Brian Jimenez. It was rough and tumble. Pagan is not very good, but this is the best Salida has to offer. So make peace with it. Saturday, February 14th. If you're a fucking single loser like me, you are at home watching Dream Boxing on DAZN out of Germany. Why are we even talking about this card? Marco Huck. That Marco Huck. If you even remember who that is. He got a UD over Václav Pejsar. It was certainly a fight. Marco Huck looked his fucking age. Sunday, February 15th, we had 2 Muto Promotions out of Osaka, Japan. There were a few fights on this one, only one that we were really paying attention to. Ryosuke Nishida gets the unanimous technical decision.
Technical decision, yes.
In 7. It was stopped on a cut in the 8th over Brian Mercado. Yeah, Josh, we watched this one. We watched this one together. It was very entertaining.
Oh yeah, good little scrap. I think the stoppage was a bit premature on the cut. Like, it was a big cut, but it wasn't like...
It was manageable, right?
It wasn't gushing. The corner was on top of it. It wasn't blocking his sight. Very much. Doctor probably saw how deep it was and got freaked out instead of actually looking at where it was. But, yeah. No, Nishida was definitely putting in some clean work. Versus Mercado, who was definitely putting on more pressure, but hitting a lot of gloves, elbows. Wasn't clean.
Yeah, he was that come forward swarmer kind of guy.
Yeah. That was a good showing for Nishida, though. Nishida definitely looked good, and more importantly, didn't look rattled. Coming off of a pretty harsh loss to Junto Nakatani.
Yeah, good to see that his arm's still working after that fucking dislocation.
Like he's not rattled. Like, it's good.
Yeah, he can still be a player.
Yeah.
And 122, if with Inoue Nakatani had set May 2nd at the Tokyo Dome, if I'm expecting Inoue's going to pull this one out. We can talk about this another time, I suppose, but
yeah.
Inoue's going to need opponents if he's going to stay at 122. So, Nishida's not a bad shout.
Nope, especially if he can do him better than Nakatani did. So, there's definitely. I mean, it's 126 is definitely a bit more of a jump to move. Than,
the quality of opposition increases greatly when you step up to 26.
Of like your mean opponent. Like, Nakatani's probably the best he'll face in his career, but like size wise, the guys start getting big and good.
Yeah,
that's like Rafael Espinoza is 6'1".
Yeah, I was gonna say I know maybe I'm a little biased. But I think that the tougher fight at 126, all things notwithstanding, was never Nick Ball. It was Espinoza.
Espinoza is massive and good, which is like, it's usually like Inoue's elite opponents have at least been like Inoue's opponents, like, his better names on his resume have been his size.
Yeah, definitely.
But Espinoza is very competent operator, but he's huge.
Let's roll on. Last card, Zuffa Boxing 3 at the Meta Apex in Las Vegas. For how decision heavy Zuffa 2 was, Zuffa 3 had a lot of stoppages, a lot of fun stuff. If you are an agnostic viewer, Zuffa 3 was very entertaining. It's very enjoyable to watch, I must admit. But nonetheless, like, these guys are... You would find these guys on... Same type of dudes, same quality of fighter on a Matchroom undercard, or this Queensberry card coming up. It's like stacked top to bottom with prospects. Regardless.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention Leo Ruiz getting a stoppage in 4, just because we have the same name. That's really it.
That's it.
That was it. Like, I would have to not. I don't have to write him a sternly worded letter saying you have to change your name.
That's true.
Because you're a fucking loser.
Speaking of losers, the main event.
Not yet. Abel Mejia
not yet.
was actually... Abel Mejia was getting pushed pretty heavily by the Zuffa comms and all the promotional material. And Jabrio Pay Benito just was not having it and decided to knock him the fuck out. It was really nice.
That's good.
Umar Zambikov got a stoppage in 2 in the co-main. And main event, Efe Ajagba stops Charles Martin in 4. How in the hell were the betting odds as close as they were?
This fight was hilarious. I can't lie.
I gotta give it to Josh. I was wrong.
I'm not sure. Like, if we had done in Discord, if we did rolls for this one, there would have been a surprising amount of Charles Martin people.
Well, it's just because Ajagba's like also terrible.
He's
but, like,
turbo ass, yes.
Like that's what I mean. Like Ajagba sucks, but like you have to remember, Martin sucks, is washed up, and like oh my, like he really sucks.
Long ass layoff.
Layoff.
All the ingredients were there.
Yeah, I think people just continue like memory holing like how he won his world title.
When his power exploded a knee.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like people forget like his world title reign lasting 3 months because his opponent went to his corner and then to the glue factory.
We did get that legendary promotional line. Charles Martin sitting in front of AJ, and he says, "I walk this earth like a god." And AJ just like kind of chuckles like, that's some real champ shit. I like that.
Like his world title really was an act of God, though. I'm serious. Like his opponent never fought again. Like that's how bad his leg exploded.
It was pretty bad. It was.
The worst part is Glassov was like actually beating his ass too. Like this was a hilarious. Like everyone just memory holds it. They go like, yeah, like they like, yes, he's the worst heavyweight champion of all time, but people still say, but he was a champion, and that's how they convince themselves he'll show up and be good ever.
We do need to start taking a second look at how many titles we have. If we have like Charles Martin, fucking come on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Fabio Wardley isn't even top 2 worst champs.
Oh shit, he's not.
Fabio Wardley is not the worst. Like, is not the most like incompetent heavyweight champion, even though he's probably losing at his very first defense.
Hey, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, dude.
I don't care at this point. But come on, we like boxing suffered for years with John Ruiz living and breathing, but like, man, like, especially like I saw like there was some consideration for him like giving it a go against Jared Anderson and winning a round, maybe.
Yeah, he had moments.
But like that speaks to Jared Anderson more than it does Charles Martin.
Hey, Unk still had it in him at the time.
Unk didn't have it in him ever.
Unk
at the time to get
it.
around against Jared Anderson.
Unk in his prime was out here getting dominated by Adam Kownacki.
Unk in his not in his prime got around for Jared Anderson.
Oh my god. Like
top American prospect.
Oh my god. It's just I don't get how like Ajagba is still turbo ass, but come on, man.
So Ajagba in his like in the post-fight presser, the post-fight conference, he's been going on a bit of a tirade with I'm ranked in the top 10 for heavyweights like everywhere that's relevant, and nobody wants to fight me. Like, yeah,
well, yes,
dude,
you suck. You lost all the fights that you need. You lost the fight that you needed to win, and then fought nobody to put you in position to like actually contend for a title. Because there's a difference between being ranked and being in contention.
Daniel Dubois, despite losing, has fought his way to remain in contention.
Yeah, like you have to fight actual eliminators. Like if you're that upset about it, go up the IBF route and don't sign the Zuffa.
Yeah, don't expect like an actual legitimate world title if you're gonna be fighting for Zuffa.
Yeah, like say what you will. Dubois lost to Usyk the first time and then put himself back in position by fighting for an IBF eliminator with Hrgovic. And then killed AJ, and then now like he's fought the actual fights that will put him in the top of the rankings instead of just floating around the top 15 being like, why does someone want to fight me? It's tough.
Fabio Wardley started off climbing up to, he got the British title, Commonwealth, like that nonsense that they do over there. And he fought the fucking fights. He beat the shit out of Fraser Clark after he had a questionable performance against Fraser Clark, knocked him the ever-loving fuck out in the rematch, and then he worked his way upward. Justice Hooney, Justice Parker.
Justice Hooney, like all on the WBO.
Those are solid fucking wins.
Yeah, and it's not even if they weren't solid, the point is that he fought the opponents to get in position for a title shot, or in this case, a title. He fought the guys he needed to. Imagine if he just sat around complaining for a title shot after beating Clark the second time.
Yeah, no one wants to fight me because I sparked out Fraser Clark. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sit on my WBO European title. Like that's not how it works.
But I expect this is going to be the type of media posturing that we can see from the quote unquote elite that are coming or fighting in Zuffa.
Oh yeah,
just a lot of chatter. Anything more for our recaps before we keep it rolling?
I want to add something to news and something to actually Zuffa 3, where Dana White made a comment about how he was fighting babies.
Oh, the other promoters. Yeah.
Yeah. He's trying to posture the I guess the view of Zuffa that they're taking over boxing. Obviously they're trying to saying that they're going to take over boxing, but that is easy when it's been completely just a road of fucking
shitters
hassle.
And nobodies. That's all he has.
Yeah, shitters and nobodies. And they're trying to make it look like you got kings, but I mean these guys never made it on a main event, you know?
Yeah.
These guys were never stars.
Ryo, man, that one still fucking baffles me. Like, dude, you had one setback against Antoine Russell. Come on, dude. But
we'll talk about another guy soon. I don't know if it's gonna be this week or next week, but we'll be talking about another guy.
Yeah, we'll be talking about him next week. All right, little bit of notes here. Social media shit, LVX Media Net, all one word. Wherever you're listening, if you could hit us with a rating, it helps move us up. The goddamn algorithm. And if you want if I do say so myself, it's pretty damn good. If you would like a boxing calendar, lvxmedia.net. Scroll down the page and it's right there, right after the podcast listings. Goddamn words. While you're there, if you want to check out Josh's rants in written format, the Wayside Sports Review is right there. What if your best thinking day wasn't a lucky accident? What if you could access that clarity, that sharp focus, that feeling of being completely on whenever you need it? We live in a world of distraction, where mental fog can settle in before noon. You need a natural edge, a simple way to clear the noise and elevate your mind. Introducing psilocybin, the daily supplement powered by extraordinary magic mushrooms. For centuries, these mushrooms have been revered for the unique compounds that support brain health in very groovy ways. Psilocybin has harnessed that power, making it easy to integrate it into your daily routine. When you take psilocybin, you're not getting a jolt of caffeine or a rush of sugar. You're nurturing your mind's long-term health and inner tranquility. Experience better focus for complex tasks, sharper memory recall, or a consistent, calmer energy throughout the day. Whatever you need, psilocybin has a supplement for you. Ready to cut through the mental clutter? Are you ready to tap into your highest potential? Go to lvx.be/soul. That's lvx.be/soul. Get yourself a nice discount while helping us out while you're at it. Unlock your mind's clarity with psilocybin. Look around you. The food on your plate, the plants in the garden, they all depend on one tiny little hero, the honeybee. But bees are struggling, and the health of our planet is at stake, not to mention a third of what's on our dinner plate. Project Honeybee steps in with the belief that saving the bees can start with something beautiful. With a catalog of stunning bee-themed jewelry, necklaces, earrings, and charms that capture the spirit of the hive. When you wear a piece from Project Honeybees, you're not just wearing art, you're wearing your commitment to the buzzing buddies. Every single purchase directly funds conservation efforts, creating safe bee habitats, sponsoring research, and educating communities. It's beautiful jewelry with a purpose. Go to lvx.be/bees to get yourself a nice little discount and help us out in the process. Make an impact and look incredible while doing it. Find your next piece today at lvx.be/bees. Wear the change. Buzz, buzz, bitch. All right. Into the previews. Kinda light, but we do have one pretty good card. Starting first, Friday, February 27th, ProBox TV in Arlington, Texas. There are, as you would expect from a prospect development series like ProBox, there are a fuck ton of fighters on this card. This is if you're a single fucking loser like me, this is a perfect use of your Friday night. Let's see. Names that I recognize. I recognize Renee Tellez, Ruben Aguilar. That's in the main and co-main, respectively.
Oh, I recognize Edward Vasquez.
Javier Bocanegra.
Yeah.
So some guys that have been coming up, they've been putting in the work.
Speaking of Espinoza, Vasquez coming off of getting turned into ground beef by Espinoza last year.
Hey, well, when you got to rehab your career, ProBox is
ProBox is always there for you.
Yep. Moving to Saturday, February 28th. First card first. Just a random insert. There's a Queensberry card on DAZN. This was the one that I had mentioned. That's just full of prospects. So yeah, if you want to check that out, if you want some Brit slop, fucking get after it. Manny Pacquiao promotions on Amazon Prime out of Verona, New York. The headline: Elijah Pierce versus Lorenzo Parra. Had to make sure to roll the R for that one.
You guys think Elijah Pierce will be a notable name in the future?
Maybe. He's climbed up the ladder.
He's a bit of a project guy, but the time's starting to run out on whether he reaches that kind of upper echelon of the sport. Just because, whatever, 2 early losses really don't matter at this point, in your career. But it's time to start accelerating a little bit at age 29.
Yeah, avoid Derek James at all costs.
Avoid Derek James.
Not a bad
Bomac's
shout.
got room in his camp.
The two fighters that I really wanted to point out on this one, the main event, whatever, I don't really care. But Kermel Moten is fighting on this one against Wilfredo Flores. Now, I have not seen any indication that this is true, but there's a lot of talk that this is at welterweight. Is that Like Moten fights at
Yeah,
135.
he's at welterweight now.
Jesus, what the fuck?
That's what I mean. I said he'll make it to like 160 before fighting anyone.
Jesus Christ.
It says 147. Your eyes are not deceiving you.
Well, there you have it. Kermel Moten.
He's a growing boy.
Yeah, he's 19, so, hey, DoorDash has good deals from time to time.
Problem is he's 5'4".
Right.
Probably.
That's what I like. He's small. Like he's like Gervonta Davis. Like why? How the fuck are you that big? Especially as a teenager. Like you're in camp for fights. Like how is this possible?
Yeah, you got to be on that Isaac diet to.
I'm starting to get nervous about Kermel Moten's career. I'm not gonna lie. It's the way he's being managed and the way he's been moved.
His discipline.
Yeah, I think honestly, like, he's still fighting. He'll get there eventually. It's just, he's definitely looking more and more of a project guy than like a star prospect.
He was one of those like five-star prospects that people were talking about.
You gotta start thinking of putting the brakes on the hype and thinking of him as a project guy, because like definitely like. You know the like MMA meme of like 2 years Dagestan?
2-3 years
like,
forget.
2-3 years pro box forget.
Yeah, that might be the move.
Yeah, like stick him on pro box, like he's gonna sink or swim, and honestly, like he's a 5-star prospect. He should swim.
And they'll give him they'll roll out the red carpet for him too. Like he's not gonna be mistreated or like treated like some other like just another guy coming up.
No, like it's pro box. And with the hype he has, Pro Box could probably have him headline every time.
Exactly.
Like it'll be a good chunk of change. Like you're not paying to fight bums.
You're getting good work.
I presume part of the issue stems from the whole lack of broadcast networks, because like with his profile, you kind of have to.
Yeah, he's not a PPC undercard guy.
Yeah, but he's basically paying. His team is paying for him to fight instead of the other way around.
My thing is he's fighting as much as last year he only fought twice.
Yeah,
that's
what I mean.
He is not at that level.
That's ridiculous for a prospect.
Get him on Pro Box every 3 months for the next couple of years, and
2-3 years Pro Box and forget.
Because literally, even if he's not making that much money, like I assume the opponents they have to bring in, they're gonna ask for extra just because of the level of prospect that he is.
Oh yeah, you're bringing me on to get schooled by Moten. I want better than the regular.
I want better than $1,000. But
Kermel's not fighting on his own card though, right? He's fighting
Manny Pacquiao.
No, but that makes it worse. It's still Kermel.
Well, you said he was fighting on the what card?
Manny Pacquiao Promotions.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, in my opinion, because, I mean, come on. Manny Pacquiao Promotions, it's not really,
I know, that's what I mean. Like, and it's probably going to have such a little return that, like, you're going to have to pay for him to, you have to pay for him and his opponent. And I think the pay cut being on Pro Box at least ensures you get consistent fights.
You guys could disagree with me with this. I don't care. His best bet should be Top Rank. That would be a great avenue to go to. In my opinion. Go to the Top Rank, get built by them. They will build him fantastic. And they won't move him quick.
I would agree if Top Rank had a broadcast deal. Like, a set framework where they can just push him through. Like, this fight, we'll have 6, 8, 10 rounds by this card.
Like, you'll fight on Heisman night for sure. You'll fight on whenever we put Janabek on. You'll fight whenever we put Abdullah Mesa, like back when they were on ESPN. You stick
guess
him
what?
on every. You do the Abdullah Mason and you stick him on every undercard, basically.
What is he getting right now? He's getting nothing. Anything's better than now.
But Top Rank isn't going to give him that either.
Even Matchroom, he would be a great Matchroom guy with their Black American stable.
Matchroom would. I think that they would do a good job with him. Queensberry would as well. The ceiling is a little lower with Queensberry, but I think they have the infrastructure to build a guy like Kermel Moten up.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. So Kermel Moten and Manny Pacquiao Jr. is also fighting on this card. So I still have not found this on Amazon Prime. I've looked many times.
Allegedly on Prime Video.
Allegedly it's on Prime. Let's see here. Last one. Matchroom on DAZN in Phoenix, Arizona. I will absolutely be in attendance. Moving up the bill, it does leave a little bit to be desired. Emiliano Vargas is on it, so I'm very happy to see him getting work. Abel Ramos, Unk still got it. Tamir Smalls.
Unk still got it.
But the main event, Emmanuel Navarrete versus Eduardo Nunez. WBO and IBF super featherweight champions will be unifying. I'm trying to think.
It's a 50-50.
This is a really good fight. I'm still not entirely sure who I think is gonna win. For reasons, I'm riding with Nunez only because Nav has skated by without really having to put in all the same commitment that other fighters have to, and he gets the accolades anyway.
Yeah,
so
he's had the most like pretty much any call that like could go his way generally does.
Typically it does. So I would like to see that road run out for him. That's really it. Regardless if Nav wins, I'm not fussed. I'm happy either way. I just hope for a good fight.
Nunez will avenge Liam Wilson.
I gotta be honest. I think Nunez wins, but I really can't say until we see the weigh-ins.
Oh yeah,
I think
Nunez will suspiciously weigh in at a career low 5 pounds lower than he's ever weighed before, and Nav will just scrape by the weight limit again.
Well, what I'm thinking is if Nunez is a more accurate, I would say even faster, just a slicker Oscar Valdez. You know, I think that even though he's shorter than Navarrete, if he's accurate and Nunez does hit hard, I mean he might win.
That's what
I think he has a good
say.
chance of winning this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is that, like he fights similarly to Valdez, but he has heavy hands behind it, and that makes a huge difference in how you approach fighting him.
100%. When Navarrete, the way he wins is he's just going to be tall and long and be awkward. I mean, honestly, if Navarrete makes weight and he makes weight good, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, if he makes weight good, I'm not gonna lie. I think that he might just win too. It's hard. It's a toss-up. I can't really choose. I hope Nunez wins, but you never know.
Yeah.
So, on Boxing Before Dark for this week, I had picked up some topics, some like off-topic things to put up at the top to pad a little time. One of the topics that I picked up. Do you guys remember? Maybe you didn't follow it, but maybe you heard of the little pygmy hippo Mu Dang.
Oh, yeah.
So I remember slightly.
So that
the one that ate the Trump cake.
Yeah, and like would bite people and shit all the time.
Yeah.
So that trend kind of passed on. What the new hotness in the animal kingdom is the monkey Punch.
Yeah, Punch. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we were talking about Punch, and when we got to the end and we were talking about this fight specifically, it was she asked, "Who do you think Punch would be cheering for?" And I said, "Now Punch, his fame comes from he was abandoned by his mother, and he was given an orangutan like little stuffy."
The IKEA monkey plushie, yes.
Yeah, to be like that was his little friend. So my thinking was Punch would cheer for Nav because Nav has those fucking gorilla arms.
Yeah, Nav looks like the monkey plushie, exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
Punch would be would be cheering for Nav.
But the worst part is the plushie. The plushie has a little bit of a pot belly, like Nav. So just the resemblance is uncanny. The resemblance is uncanny.
Yeah, that was a little callback to Boxing Before Dark. Punch the monkey. Oh shit. This is a fucking long drive for me. So God, I can't even like get all shitty at the event. Just gotta sit there like a good little boxing fan and just be really observant.
Just gotta take it at that point.
Yeah, pretty much. Still though, the card is not the best, but Vargas, happy to see him live. Abel Ramos doing it for us old guys. And yeah, the main event's fucking fun.
Oh yeah.
That's all we got on the docket for this one. So, we're heading into Nunez weekend. Parting words.
I hope the zookeepers start giving Punch boxing predictions for real, though. It'd be really funny.
Yeah, like give him a Inoue, Nakatani things.
Yeah.
And make him choose.
See if he knows ball.
Yeah, the most recent update that I've seen is that like his little clan in the zoo, they have accepted him.
They have accepted him. And what's funny is whenever he gets into like play fights, he swings the monkey plush around too. So it's like there's two. So, but the thing is that the other monkey like also like sort of recognizes the plush as another monkey. So it's like they're 2v1ing the monkey.
Fucking Nav Nunez. Punch the Monkey's probably going for Nav. All right.
Oh, Jesus.
It's so funny.
Anything else? Anything else?
Well, let's go Nunez, hopefully. Let's go Vargas, let's go.
Oh.
Let's go everybody.
February 8th was, it's in the review block, but fucking, that was the Super Bowl. I didn't,
Oh, yeah.
I watched it. I watched the halftime show. I thought it was cool to see Xander Zayas and Emiliano Vargas there. Like that, to me, like that part of the show spoke to me personally. I very much speak Spanish and understand it. I don't listen to Bad Bunny's music, so I didn't really care that he was performing.
Yeah.
But apparently there was a dude on the TP USA one he was singing a song about fishing and driving his truck and feeding his dog. It was a really good song. Just thought I'd put that little end note there. All right. That's it for this edition of the Boxing B-Sides. Go check out Punch the Monkey.